This is a matchstick vent hole can. This can date, if it's handmade, this one looks like it's machine made, but it can be early 1900s, as early as the early 1900s, late 1800s. Archaeologists don't dig up dinosaur bones. That's a question that I get a lot. I am not Indiana Jones. Indiana Jones was somebody who would take artifacts away from where they were initially found, and that is the exact opposite of what an archaeologist wants to do. Fire archaeology is important because the fire and what's necessary to suppress the fire, those actions can have irreversible effects to historic and prehistoric resources on the forest. And so it's the job of the fire archaeologist to make sure that those resources are protected as much as possible, and so that we are retaining whatever information that we can from those sites. It's so important to monitor these sites after the fire goes through, because artifacts that were previously covered by vegetation get uncovered when that vegetation gets burned off. And so to preserve the story of what happened here, hold pail. It's important to keep those artifacts where they are, and to keep them from walking away with some member of the public that might just think it's a cool thing to have. What we have on this forest is the only large-scale giant sequoia logging system in the world. And that logging system is important to our history because it's what spurred on the public interest for preservation, which is linked to how the National Park and the Forest Service were created.
Because this is a fire-adapted ecosystem, right? The Sierra Nevada has regular fires burning in it historically. A lot of these archaeological sites have burned over in the past. The difference is that we've put fires out for 150 years, so the fuel loading's built up, so the effects are different. I think we did a pretty good job of keeping it low-key enough. We killed some of these, which is good. We left the big ones. There's a few small ones interspersed here that are going to continue coming back, and we protected the archaeological resource. You can imagine somebody sitting here with the pestle pounding and talking, thinking about their day, what they were doing. I'm the first person to stand here in like 500, 800 years, and you find a projectile point. It's like, what, you know, the person that dropped this, what was he or she thinking and feeling, right? What were they hoping for? What was their life like? And that's the neat part about this job. That's trying to understand how they were living, how they were feeling, what was important to them. That's the part that I really love about the job. I like feeling like we've done something to protect this.